The danger of neglecting your family as a man. A man's true greatness is not measured by the size of his bank account, the car he drives, or the position he occupies in society. His true greatness is revealed by how well he cares for the people who depend on him. Sadly, many men spend their strongest years chasing wealth, pleasure, or personal ambitions while neglecting the very family that needs their love, protection, and guidance. By the time they realize what truly matters, the damage may already have been done. Today, we will discuss the danger of neglecting your family as a man. Family is one of life's greatest responsibilities. When a man chooses to marry and have children, he accepts a lifelong commitment. Providing food alone is not enough. Your family needs your presence, your wisdom, your affection, your patience, and your leadership. Many homes are filled with expensive furniture but empty of love because the father is emotionally absent. He may be physically present, but his heart is elsewhere. His children fear him instead of respecting him. His wife feels lonely even though she is married. Children grow quickly. Every missed birthday, every broken promise, every ignored conversation, and every moment you choose work, friends, or entertainment over them becomes part of the memories they carry into adulthood. A son who grows up without his father's guidance may struggle with confidence, discipline, and responsibility. A daughter who never experiences genuine fatherly love may spend years searching for acceptance in unhealthy places. The effects of neglect often continue from one generation to another. A wife who constantly feels abandoned may lose trust and emotional connection. Communication begins to break down. Small disagreements become major conflicts. What was once a joyful home slowly becomes a place of silence, tension, and frustration. Many men mistakenly believe that their only duty is to bring money home. Money is important, but money cannot hug a crying child. Money cannot teach values. Money cannot replace conversations around the dinner table. Money cannot encourage a discouraged teenager. Money cannot build emotional security. Children rarely remember how much money their father earned. They remember whether he was available, whether he listened, encouraged them, corrected them with love, and stood beside them during difficult times. One of the greatest tragedies is when a father becomes a stranger in his own home. His children know his name but not his heart. His wife knows his responsibilities but no longer feels his love. When this happens, the family may remain together physically while being completely divided emotionally. A man's first ministry, first responsibility, and first legacy begin at home. If he succeeds everywhere else but fails his family, his success is incomplete. Neglecting your family does not always happen suddenly. It begins with little excuses. I am too busy. I will spend time with them later. They will understand. Unfortunately, later sometimes never comes. Time cannot be recovered. Children do not remain children forever. One day they grow up, leave home, and begin their own lives. Many fathers then realize they sacrificed their family for things that ultimately did not matter as much as they thought. By then, rebuilding broken relationships may be much harder than building wealth. Every man has 24 hours in a day. The difference between a responsible father and a neglectful one is not usually the amount of time they have. It is how they choose to spend it. Some men can spend hours watching television, scrolling through social media, or sitting with friends discussing politics and football, yet claim they have no time to sit with their children for 15 minutes. A child does not need a perfect father. A child needs a present father. Sometimes the greatest gift you can give your family is not money but your attention. When your child wants to tell you about school, stop and listen. When your wife wants to share her concerns, do not dismiss her words because you are tired. When your family invites you to spend time together, do not always postpone it. Strong families are built through thousands of small moments that seem ordinary but become extraordinary over time. A family that laughs together grows together. A family that prays together develops unity. A family that communicates openly learns to trust one another. Unfortunately, many men discover the value of these moments only after they have lost them. Imagine a father who spends 20 years building a successful business but never builds a relationship with his children. When those children become adults, they may admire his success but feel no closeness to him. Respect earned through fear eventually disappears. Love built through consistent care lasts for generations. Your children are always watching you, even when you think they are not. They notice how you treat their mother. They notice whether you keep your promises. They notice whether you admit your mistakes. They notice whether you show kindness to others. More often than not, children imitate what they see rather than what they hear. If a father constantly shouts, the children may grow up believing anger is normal. If he is dishonest, they may believe dishonesty is acceptable. If he refuses to take responsibility for his actions, they may repeat the same pattern. On the other hand, when a father demonstrates integrity, humility, patience, and compassion, he plants seeds that will bear fruit long after he is gone. Every action of a father is shaping the next generation. That is why neglect is so dangerous. It does not only affect today, it affects tomorrow. It affects the future of your children, your grandchildren, and the legacy you leave behind. One day your career will end. Your strength will fade. Your children will become adults. When that day comes, they will not remember every gift you bought for them. They will remember whether you made them feel loved. They will remember whether you protected them. They will remember whether you believed in them. The greatest inheritance a father can leave is not merely property or money. It is a family that remains united because they experience genuine love, guidance, and care. Every man should ask himself this question. If my family were asked today whether I truly care for them, what would they say? That is a question every husband and father should answer honestly, because the answer may determine the kind of legacy he leaves behind. Let's look at the effects of neglecting your family. Neglect always has consequences. Sometimes those consequences appear immediately. At other times, they remain hidden for years before revealing themselves. That is why many men believe everything is fine simply because no one is complaining. They assume their silence means satisfaction. But silence does not always mean peace. Sometimes a wife becomes silent because she has grown tired of speaking. Sometimes a child becomes quiet because he no longer believes his father is listening. Sometimes a family stops expecting anything because disappointment has become normal. This is one of the greatest dangers of neglect. It slowly destroys relationships without making much noise. A neglected wife may continue to cook, clean, and perform her responsibilities, but her heart gradually becomes distant. She may stop sharing her dreams, her fears, and her daily experiences because she believes her husband is no longer interested. Marriage was never designed to be two people merely living under the same roof. It was designed to be a partnership built on love, respect, communication, and mutual support. When those foundations begin to weaken, the home loses much of its warmth. Many marriages do not collapse because of one major event. They collapse because of years of small acts of neglect. One unanswered conversation. One broken promise. One forgotten anniversary. One missed opportunity to encourage each other. These small moments accumulate until emotional distance replaces emotional closeness. The same pattern appears in the lives of children. Every child naturally longs for the approval of a loving father. A simple statement like, "I am proud of you," can remain in a child's heart for decades. Likewise, constant criticism, rejection, or indifference can leave emotional wounds that last just as long. Some children work extremely hard in school, sports, or business simply because they hope one day their father will finally notice them. Others give up trying altogether because they believe they will never be good enough. A father's words have enormous power. His encouragement can build confidence. His neglect can destroy it. This is why responsible fatherhood is so important. Children need correction, but they also need affection. They need discipline, but they also need reassurance. They need guidance, but they also need acceptance. A healthy balance produces emotionally strong adults. Neglect often creates emotional emptiness. That emptiness sometimes leads young people to seek acceptance from unhealthy friendships, destructive habits, or dangerous relationships. Many of the problems society struggles with today begin in homes where love, guidance, and attention were missing. Not every broken home produces broken children, but many broken lives can be traced back to years of neglect during childhood. As a man, you should never underestimate the influence you have on your family. Whether you realize it or not, your decisions shape the emotional climate of your home. If you constantly bring anger into the house, your family feels it. If you bring peace, they feel that too. If you lead with patience, they benefit from it. If you lead with selfishness, they suffer because of it. Leadership in the home is not about giving orders. It is about setting an example. Your family watches how you respond when life becomes difficult. Do you remain calm during financial hardship? Do you treat your wife with dignity when you disagree? Do your children see honesty in your daily life? These lessons are often taught without words. Children become what they consistently observe. Another danger of neglect is regret. Regret has a painful way of arriving when there is little opportunity left to change the past. Many elderly fathers wish they had attended more school events. Many wish they had apologized sooner after making mistakes. Many wish they had listened more carefully instead of always trying to prove they were right. Many wish they had spent fewer evenings away from home and more evenings building memories with their family. Unfortunately, life does not allow us to relive missed opportunities. Once a child's early years are gone, they are gone forever. Once trust is broken, rebuilding it requires time, humility, and consistent effort. This is why wise men invest in their families while they still have the opportunity. No career achievement can replace a child's love. No business success can replace a peaceful home. No amount of wealth can purchase back the years that have already passed. There is another consequence many people rarely discuss. A man who neglects his family during his strongest years may eventually find himself alone during his weakest years. Children who never experienced love, attention, and care may fulfill their responsibilities as adults, but the relationship may remain distant. Respect that grows from fear often disappears. Love that grows from care usually endures. As men grow older, they often discover that relationships become more valuable than possessions. A large house feels empty without laughter. A successful career means little if there is no family eager to visit. Money can provide comfort, but it cannot create genuine affection. Affection is earned through years of kindness, sacrifice, patience, and presence. This is why every husband and father should regularly examine himself. Ask yourself difficult questions. Am I available to my family? Do my children enjoy spending time with me? Does my wife feel valued and appreciated? Would my family describe me as loving, patient, and approachable? If the answers are uncomfortable, do not become defensive. Instead, allow them to become the beginning of positive change. Every strong family is built intentionally. Healthy relationships do not happen by accident. They grow through daily acts of love. A conversation, a shared meal, a word of encouragement, a sincere apology, a warm embrace. These simple actions may appear ordinary, but over many years they become the foundation of an unbreakable family. The greatest victories in life are often not celebrated by crowds. Sometimes the greatest victory is returning home each day determined to become a better husband, a better father, and a better example than you were yesterday. That is a victory whose rewards will continue long after titles, wealth, and worldly achievements have faded. How to rebuild your family and leave a lasting legacy. The good news is this. No matter how much time has been lost, today is an opportunity to begin again. Perhaps you are listening to this and realizing that you have neglected your family. Maybe you have spent years pursuing money while your wife carried every burden alone. Perhaps your children have grown distant because they no longer know how to talk to you. Do not allow guilt to keep you where you are. Instead, let it become the reason you change. The strongest men are not those who pretend they have never made mistakes. The strongest men are those who have the courage to admit when they are wrong and take responsibility for making things right. If your relationship with your wife has become cold, begin by talking to her. Not to defend yourself. Not to argue. Not to explain away your failures. Simply listen. Allow her to speak without interruption. You may hear things that are painful. You may discover that she has carried burdens you never noticed. Do not become angry. Receive her words with humility. Healing begins when people feel heard. If your children have grown distant, do not expect the relationship to change overnight. Trust is built slowly. Spend time with them. Ask about their dreams. Ask about their fears. Celebrate their victories. Stand beside them during their disappointments. Even if they seem hesitant at first, remain consistent. Children often believe actions before they believe words. If you tell them you have changed, prove it through your daily conduct. One conversation cannot repair years of neglect. But many conversations can. One act of kindness cannot erase years of absence. But consistent love can begin rebuilding what was broken. Never underestimate the power of simple moments. Eat together whenever possible. Turn off your phone when your family is speaking to you. Attend important events in your children's lives. Pray together. Laugh together. Create memories that your family will treasure long after you are gone. Many fathers believe their greatest responsibility is to leave houses, land, businesses, or money for their children. Those things have value, but they are not the greatest inheritance. The greatest inheritance is a home filled with love, a family that knows how to forgive, children who grow into responsible adults because they were guided with patience and wisdom, a wife who can honestly say she felt valued, respected, and loved. That is true wealth. Remember that your family does not need a perfect man. They need a man who is willing to keep growing. They need a father who apologizes when he is wrong. They need a husband who leads with kindness instead of pride. They need someone whose words and actions agree. Life moves quickly. The child you carry today will one day become an adult. The little hands that reach for yours today will one day stop reaching. The voices that fill your home today will one day become quiet as your children build homes of their own. The question is this: what memories will they carry with them? Will they remember a father who was always too busy? Or will they remember a father who made them feel safe? Will they remember a man who was respected outside the home but absent inside it? Or will they remember a man whose greatest achievement was loving his family well? Every decision you make today is shaping tomorrow. Every word you speak is planting seeds. Every hour you invest in your family is building a legacy. Choose your family before it is too late. Choose forgiveness before bitterness takes root. Choose love before distance becomes permanent. Choose patience before anger becomes your habit. Choose presence before regret becomes your companion. One day your career will end. Your titles will pass to someone else. Your possessions will belong to another generation. But the influence you had on your family will continue long after your name is spoken. Years from now, your children may not remember every gift you bought them. They may not remember every meal you provided. But they will always remember how you made them feel. They will remember whether they felt protected. They will remember whether they felt valued. They will remember whether they felt loved. That is the legacy every man should desire. At the end of life, very few men wish they had spent more time at the office. Many wish they had spent more time at home. Do not wait until old age to discover what truly matters. Do not wait until your children have grown before deciding to become involved in their lives. Do not wait until your marriage is falling apart before deciding to show love. Start today. Your family deserves your best. Your wife deserves your respect. Your children deserve your guidance. And you deserve the joy that comes from knowing you fulfilled one of life's greatest responsibilities, not merely providing for your family, but truly caring for them. A man who loves, protects, leads, and nurtures his family leaves behind a legacy that wealth alone can never buy. That is the kind of man the world needs. That is the kind of husband every wife hopes for. That is the kind of father every child deserves. And that is the kind of legacy worth living for.